Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special edition of Curiosity Cove. My name's Veda.
And this is your trusty Captain speaking. And welcome to Curiosity Cove Spooktacular.
Spooktacular. And you may notice the first eerie thing is we've switched sides.
Yes, that would be the first thing they've noticed.
Yes. No, that's purely normal. We've switched sides. That's the strange thing here.
Yeah. I'm on the left. The seat is definitely worn in. I bet you Veda feels the same.
Yeah, it's nice. It's still warm, actually.
It's a little warm.
Oh.
I love.
Well, how are you? How was your day?
I really can't complain. I feel like today at work was super chill. I left a little early. I went shopping today. I went and got myself some food, and I made myself some soy sauce, marinated salmon, and rice, and that shit was so good. I think I ate too much though. Like my tummy's hurting a little bit, but I also have Halloween candy, so I left a little room for that. You know that. But also,
Excellent.
we are talking about Halloween candy.
Oh, I just trick or treated in my chat and got a Milky Way.
Ooh.
Which, yeah, guys, if you are watching this live, you can trick or treat in the chat while we're talking. It should be fun for you guys.
Better get all the good candy, I swear. I just
Yeah,
got some Smarties. Oh, let's
dude, everyone's
go.
getting Smarties. Well, you guys, we have
Love it.
so many fun things planned for you. My day, by the way, shit. We have
Oh my god,
let's gloss
why?
over it. Let's gloss over it. It's shit. So we have a lot of
Shit day, big
yeah, shit day, big ups. We're on the podcast now. It's going to be more fun. Uh,
L.
but We have so many fun things. We're going to go over some favorites of ours and different topics. I do have something that I didn't tell you about that I wanted to suggest, and if we have time, we can totally do it. But then we also have a fun tier list to go through.
Yeah, we had to hear about everybody's tier list about the candies. I mean, we are gonna be the ones placing it on them,
Yeah,
but if anybody is watching this live, I do want to hear like,
fight for your
yo, why
candy.
would you put that in A?
Yeah,
Why would you put that in B? What the hell?
fight for your candy, man, because I'm going to be fighting for
Yeah.
mine.
I'm about to fight for mine too. I see mine on there and I'm like, dude, don't fuck with me. Those are top tier first gone. I swear to God. But I
There are
don't know if I
some.
like that tier.
There's
What's
some.
on the tier
Okay,
list?
there. I think that we should rename these before we
I
actually
agree.
get started. So we'll do that before we actually get into it. But first, a little personal tier list or two. Uh, we're gonna go over our favorite scary movies. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, do you want to trade off? Like fifth, fifth,
Yeah.
fourth, fourth, so on and so forth?
So I don't have mine particularly in a like this is my all-time fave. I mean, I do have an all-time fave, don't get me wrong, but I didn't necessarily put these in like first, second,
Wait,
third.
I feel that because mine are literally in the order of like this is my all-time favorite scare like quote unquote scary movie because it's not actually all that scary.
Yeah.
And then the rest of them are just like ones that I like wholeheartedly enjoy.
Literally me too.
Yeah, okay,
Mine's not
good.
my all-time fave isn't even that scary either.
Yeah. I feel like the best kind of scary movies are the ones that aren't really that scary, but they're good movies.
I like creepy movies.
Yeah, I can vibe with that. I like my I'll go into why my favorite is my favorite, obviously, but I like movies that have a balance. So like, yes,
Yeah.
they're scary, but also there's something else. Like they're dramatic or they're suspenseful or they're
Mhm.
funny or they're charming. Like so
Mhm.
mine definitely falls under that.
I do have two honorable mentions from earlier this week. Me and Tank were hanging out and playing some games together, and I was like, all right, let's throw on a movie. Here's what I'm putting up. I nominated Midsummer, never seen it, and
Oh,
Hereditary, never seen
did
it.
you watch one?
We watched both.
Oh my god.
So I've never seen them, but I've always
Did you
heard from
watch
horror buffs that
the
they're good.
did you watch the director's cut of Midsummer?
I don't know.
Okay,
I'll have to double check.
I'm gonna ask you about a very specific scene, which is
Hmm.
involves a child being thrown into a lake. Did you see this?
Uh, maybe in the beginning.
It was a huge ass no, no, no. This would have been later on, like midway point of the movie. The director's cut fills in every gap I'm sure you have questions about.
Hmm.
And that
I'll have
scene
to
is the
rethink about
pivotal
it.
scene of it. Um but you would know if you saw it
Maybe.
because it's a very it like sets the scene for what's actually going on in the movie. And
I'll
they
check.
had to
I'll
cut
check.
it for timing. That's on my list, by the way. That's why I'm like being so nerdy about it. It's actually one of my
Oh,
favorites. Yeah, that's my number 5.
so I liked it quite a bit. The only thing is, I'm glad I watched both of these at the same time because
Yeah.
they both deal with weird cultish
Yeah.
beings,
And they're
things
both
going on.
artsy.
Yes, I'm glad I like brought them up at the same time. But Midsummer, I liked a lot. I just didn't think that that was what that's about. Would have never guessed. I went in blind. I think I remember watching the trailer when it first came out, but didn't think anything of it because it didn't tickle my fancy. And then Hereditary, I had no fucking clue what that was about. So I went in blind, and I would definitely put them in honorable mentions
Oh,
because they were like, what the fuck is going on? But I was so engrossed in the story and it was so eerie. Like I loved it. It was not they're not scary. I think Hereditary is a little scary, but not crazy. So why is
yeah.
Midsummer your number 5?
So Midsummer is my number 5 for a multitude of reasons. One, it's the first movie like that I saw. So like all of these like
Preach.
artsy like films that were coming out like that and Hereditary and The Barbarian and Longlegs and all of these movies that have come out. It all started with The Witch, which I did watch, but when I wasn't really appreciative of it the way that I am now when I first saw it. So then when Midsummer came out, first of all, you just can't deny that, I mean, Florence Pugh is like perfect in the role that she
She's so
plays.
dumb in it.
Dude, okay, but here's the thing is she's supposed to be. There are so many things. It's your first watch through, so I don't want to be like an actually, but
No,
like
please do, because
there
then I
are
want to rewatch it again and find
yes,
it. Like
please let me
understand.
watch it with you cuz I will point out
Yeah,
everything that I love about it.
please
But
do.
there are all of these things that lead you to the conclusion that she is dumb about all of this, not because she's just stupid, but because she is already too vulnerable. She loses her entire fucking family, right? And then she's pushed into this relationship with this guy who treats her like total shit, but she's dependent on because she doesn't have anybody else. Then she goes on this trip because she feels like she has no other option. Then all of these people suddenly make her feel like she has an option. And it's such a wonderful story about being vulnerable and how being vulnerable can put you in a place to be susceptible to conditioning from other people.
Yeah, that's true. I can see
It's
where that's coming
it's such
from.
a commentary and there's like things I don't it's hard without seeing it in front of me to like think about the scenes that I'm thinking of, but you have to watch the director's cut. So we'll watch that. And then I think a lot more will make sense to you, but like her relationship with his name is Chris, right? The boyfriend?
Um, yes.
Yeah.
It's like Christian or whatever
Yeah,
is his
Christian.
name.
Yes, actually, because the irony there of being named Christian and then being a sacrifice for a pagan cult is just so funny.
Yes.
But yeah, so the relationship between her and Christian is like supposed to essentially be codependency. Her at the end becoming the Mayflower and making the choice that she makes for Christian to be put in that bear, that
Mm-hmm.
is breaking the codependency. And I think once you kind of figure it all out, because like I interpreted it that way, but then when I looked up like what the director and the writer and everyone were trying to get out of it, I was like, oh, this makes like total fucking sense. So then rewatching it, knowing everything I knew, I was like, oh, this is phenomenal. But those movies are like that. You have to know what you're looking for in order to like properly enjoy them.
Mm-hmm. Like, don't get me wrong, I, depending on the movie, kind of like artsy film. It depends, but I think Midsummer and Hereditary do a really good job of having those artsy angles and storytelling that still keep it artsy but keep you like along with the story. I think if the story sucked and they didn't do a good job of telling it with the artsy fashion, I don't think I would have been hooked. But I thought they did a really good job of leaving some things unanswered at times and leaving the eerie feeling that I liked it a lot. I think I
Yeah.
like Midsummer more than Hereditary, but I liked Hereditary's scare factor more
Yeah.
personally.
No, I completely agree. I think they're both phenomenal for different reasons cuz Hereditary is like downright disturbing. And it is like
Yes.
I think they approach different perspectives of like
Hmm.
occultism and stuff like that because for Midsummer, it makes it look like this strange beautiful thing. And then for Hereditary, it makes this it look like this disturbing, haunting thing. And so I like
Hmm.
both of them, and I think they're on such different ends of the spectrum for these like artsy, culty films. I just personally like Midsummer more for the way that it was written. Um, I like Hereditary more for the actual like cinematography though, because
Yes.
Hereditary does a really great job with the camera shots and like the angles that they use and building tension on the screen versus the thing that makes Midsummer creepy is that it's usually typically very wide, very still shots.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Or
I have
like the shot. Are you talking like still shot? Just for clarification, is like when the camera doesn't move, but the
yes.
people are moving across it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do an excellent job
Yeah.
of using
And they
that.
have, yeah, because that's my thing. And they do a really great job of using the space in Midsummer. So, like, you're watching Christian and, oh, what's her name? Florence Pugh's character?
Mm,
I already forgot.
I don't know. I always called her Florence Pugh.
I know. I have the same problem. I do that all the time. But whatever. You're watching their characters fight, but the story's being told in the background. They're wheeling someone's dead body across, and it's giving you based on what that person's wearing. It's telling you how it happened. And so like they do a great job of using that space to give you the context clues. You have to put them together versus Hereditary holds your hand a little more, but I think that's to compensate for the fact that they're doing amazing cinematography where they can't use that space as much.
Hmm.
But yeah, Midsummer is definitely on my list because between it and Hereditary, I think it just holds a more special place because it's the first movie like that I've been like, oh, I understand this.
I'm there.
I get it now. Yeah.
Excuse me. My number five is not scary by any means. It's the whole scary movies.
Oh, I love that. That was an honorable mention for me for sure. I love those
Yeah, I
movies.
couldn't pass it up. I think if you have never seen them, you're missing out severely. They're so funny, and I think I watched them ever since I found them
Hmm.
every year.
Yeah. They're
Not
like
necessarily around like Halloween time, but
they've
definitely at
like
least once a
aged
year.
poorly, but also aged well, and it makes no sense.
Yeah, I just can't wait for Scary Movie 6. It's
I
coming out
know.
soon.
It's gonna be so
Can't wait.
fun.
I'm so excited. I don't really have any reason why I love them. They just fucking make me laugh so hard. Like, if I need a funny movie, because I'm not really a big comedy girly, like comedy movies, those I will watch in a heartbeat every time, no matter what. But
Yeah.
my number four, dude, I never seen Hocus Pocus 2. I meant to watch it when it came out. We watched it recently. It made me cry.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
I think the story was so good. The Sanderson sisters killed me. They had me dying of laughter, especially when Winnie, the main chick, smacked the shit out of her sister, the blonde one. I think her name's Mary or something. Actually, no, she punched her. It was a closed fist. She swung. And it was like the whole reaction, because like obviously she's not actually hitting her, but like she sold it really well. Killed me. And the ending of it is really cute. Like it like made me tear up. I was like, they're truly
No.
sisters. I love it. It's
Wait,
so
I
cute.
love that.
Also, that one bitch, the other sister on the Roombas were really killing me.
Yeah.
Like I loved it
I
so
haven't
much.
I haven't actually seen it yet. I've seen clips of like I
You
what I
should.
assume are like the best parts, but yeah, it's definitely on my watch list.
It's so freaking good. I loved
Mm.
it so much.
That's one of my like most desired Halloween costumes is to get a group together to be the Sanderson sisters.
Dude, I would do it
I think it
in a
would be so
heartbeat.
funny. Which one would you be though?
Hmm.
Like my thing is that oh, not because so like if me you and Lexi did it, right? I
Yeah.
think I think that she would have to be just because I think she could pull off like the voice and the attitude. I think she would have to be Sarah.
Is Sarah the one that talks funny?
She's the blonde one.
Oh, I said her name was Mary. Whoops. I actually don't know their names. I just know what they look like, so she'd be the blonde. That's fair.
Yeah, I just think that if anybody was going to be able to pull off being the blonde one, it would be Lexi.
Yeah, that's fair. I
And
don't
then
know.
yeah,
What's the
so
other chick's name? The one with
um
the black hair.
so the black hair I think is Mary because Bette
Oh.
Midler is Winifred.
Ah, then I goofed. I thought Mary was the blonde, the
No,
black hair.
Sarah plays Sarah, Bette plays
Mm-hmm.
Winifred, Kathy plays Mary.
Gotcha. I will be Mary.
You'll be Mary?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm
I don't think
Winifred.
I have the outrageousness of Winnie, but
Honestly,
I
I don't
could.
think I do either, but I think that I could find it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think maybe I could find it.
yeah.
Um
I
yeah,
agree. I
Hocus
agree.
Pocus 2 is a good one though. That's definitely like having I think the most recent one on my list is Midsummer. That's the most recent movie. All of my other ones are old. Yeah.
Interesting.
So like my number 4 is gonna probably shock you that it's so low, but it is the Saw franchise, specifically the first
Yes.
Saw. Yeah, I know. You would think it's gonna be number 1, but I think my number 1 will make a lot of sense. I don't think I need to explain why I like Saw so much. It's gory, it's entertaining, it's psychological, it's like it's this like introduction to a new wave of horror movies back in the time where it's like,
Mhm.
oh, super calculated and super insane and gory. That's crazy. Because, like, I don't know, Tobin Bell just knocked it out of the park, and it's really hard for me to accept that we're not going to have any Saw movies anymore. But I also think that Saw X kind of did like the best job possible in
I agree.
rounding out the series that I almost never want to see another Saw movie again.
I agree. But it was really sad hearing that Saw 11 got canceled.
Yeah, it was because I was excited to see where they were going to take it because I think they did such a good job with Saw 10. Like, I was blown away by how much I liked it. I thought I was going to hate it, I thought they were going to ruin it. But somehow that entire franchise has just stayed exactly what it is. And I think that's awesome.
Yeah,
They had a little
I
bit of
have.
a veer off, but like they brought it back.
Oh, yeah. I definitely think, though, that Saw 1 has a special place in my
Mm-hmm.
heart. Just because I watched it with
100%.
you guys for
I
the first
know.
time.
I will never
But.
forget. I will never forget how hyped you were hearing Tobin Bell's monologue at the end of the first Saw movie.
Dude, yeah, that I will never go down as like something that I could never rewatch again to the fullest potential because
Yeah.
I fucking lost my shit when he
Yeah.
slammed the
That
door.
is, I think that that moment, the game over, when he slams that door, I think that is the most impressed I have ever seen you with a movie me and Lexi have shown you.
Dude, it
I
was
just like
beautiful.
looking at your face during that because me and Lexi both like shot our faces over to yours to see your reaction, and I at first because you did that thing that you do where you like shake your head and you like hold your hand up, and like I never know if it's gonna be like what the fuck or if it's gonna be like that was fucking fire. Like I never know which way it's gonna go. So you did it, and then me and Lexi like leaned forward, excited to hear what you said. You were like, roll the next one.
Do the next.
um
Gib now.
that was
Now we're
I
10 movies deep.
yeah, I love the fact that we got to experience all the Saw movies with you for the first time,
Yeah.
like you watching them. Um I that's like a pillar of our friendship and I love that.
Yeah. I love it so much. The Saw movies are so good.
Yeah, they're definitely my favorite franchise, I would say. I think just because of how cohesive they are for the most part, like a Saw movie is a Saw movie, and there's no they don't deviate from the core of what it is Jigsaw and Jigsaw games. Like they never deviate from that. And I feel like so many horror franchise have tried to like loop in new things that completely deviate from what made them them. Like Jason in Friday the 13th is a really good example, because what the hell was he doing in Manhattan or in space? I do not get that. But they're trying to, like, up the ante. With Jigsaw, all you had to do was make cooler traps, and then, like, they went above and beyond by making this whole story of, like, oh, well, now the games are unwinnable because Amanda is planning them. Like, oh, well, these games have a purpose. Like, everything that they did about that franchise just made it so much better. And I don't think you can say that about a lot of horror franchises. Yeah,
That's totally fair.
definitely.
My favorite series is a little bit higher up on my numbers, but we'll get there. But my number 3 is the Scooby-Doo movies, both Hex
Hell
Girls
yeah.
and Moonscar Island.
Hell yes. I
just found out that's actually not what it's called. Zombie Island.
Yeah,
Me.
Zombie
I call
Island.
it Moonscar because that's the fucking island, and I think it's so
Yeah.
much of a cooler name. But whatever.
That movie is so bomb. I will watch it. Honestly, I want to watch it right now.
I watched it this past Saturday.
Yeah, that I love.
It's just terror time. Why you
Yeah.
can't pass that song up?
My dude, not only that, but my memories as a child of, like, watching the Scooby-Doo movies, like, we watched the Zombie Island one all the time. We watched the was it The Witch's Curse, or, like, what is the actual name of the one with Sarah Ravencroft?
Let me see. Scooby-Doo Hex
And
Girl movie.
it's Scooby-Doo and the Witch's...
The Witch's Ghost.
Yeah, the Witch's Ghost. We watched that one all the time, and then the one about cyberspace.
Cyber Chase.
Yes.
Is the name of it.
Yes.
Yeah. That one, and then also the alien one, the groovy.
Yeah. That one was fun too.
The girl dog.
Yeah.
Those 4 are, like, my tried and true.
Yeah. I struggle to remember any of the other ones, but those 4 were, like, the big ones for me. I loved them. Yeah. I completely understand them. That is, like, pivotal to like, that's like a gateway scary movie if you think about it. Like, because
like, they're not, like, heavily scary where you're, like, shitting your pants.
But but it's like you can now appreciate, like, the creepiness of some things. God, I loved The Witch's Ghost. That was such a good animated movie.
It is, because you didn't expect that man to be the bad guy, and he says,
Yeah.
actually, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. He's evil.
Well, speaking of things that are animated, have you ever seen... I'm actually a little embarrassed to admit that this is on my top 5, but have you ever seen the movie Stay Alive? Have I made you watch this yet?
No.
Okay, so all right, roll with me. Picture this.
Heard you.
Frankie Muniz and Sophia Bush are in this movie. And they have a friend who, they have a friend who was playing a video game. Said friend died mysteriously. They were like, whoa, what the fuck? Then they get the game. And the game at the beginning makes you say this incantation to start it. And they're like, oh, this is such cool technology. Voice activation, so sick. Da, 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 da. And then they start learning that if you die in the game, you die in real life.
Oh, Jumanji style?
Jumanji style, right. So then they uncover all of the secrets and, like, what, why this game has been affecting people like this and blah, 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 blah. And it's just, like, this really, trash movie that I love. But it's not, like, trash in the sense that it isn't good. It's trash in the sense that, like, it is a 2000s low budget good horror movie. And so I used to watch this shit on repeat. Me and my brother would watch it in the van. Like, you remember those flip down DVD players in the minivans? We would pop this bitch in every Friday when we went to go pick up my dad from the airport. My mom would be driving, we'd be in the back watching this shit, and then we would watch it on the way home, or on the way to drop him off from the airport on the airport on Sundays. So we were just watching it on repeat. And we did that with horror movies a lot. which sometimes I think about because whatever car was driving behind us was absolutely seeing all of these like naked women getting killed on a small screen in a minivan. But who cares? You know, we were kids. Who cares? But yeah, I think we should definitely watch it sometime. I think you'll probably hate it because you're not seeing it when it was like a top tier kind of like classic film.
Mm-hmm.
But it does have some like pretty cool things in it, like the idea of video game mechanics being how you beat the real like demon, monster, ghost, whatever.
Thing.
Or like it's got this thing where they play the game a whole bunch and da 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 da, and they find like the place IRL, right? And so when they're there, they're like, wait, but in the game this existed, and then they find like they can like their map knowledge comes in handy. So it's like it's kind of cool, but it's also kind of cheesy. I like it a lot.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to see because some like cheesy, cringy stuff, it's hit or miss with me.
Yeah,
So
I
it
think it's
depends.
cringy and cheesy if you're a gamer because it's
Mm.
kind of one of those things where like, dude, you would never do this. Like, but I don't know. I think it's hit or miss for people, honestly. I personally love it. I know a lot of people that love it. It's like a very cherished like I don't know, dingy, low budget horror film for a lot of people, but some people are like this movie's trash. I'm never watching it again. So, I'd be interested to see what you think.
Yeah, I'm down.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, my number two's that one's my series, bro. I put the Conjuring series.
Hell yeah. That was an honorable mention for me as well.
I just can't pass it up. I rewatch probably the second one the most,
Really?
but yeah, I don't know. There's
Is
something
it
about
because
the second
Patrick
one.
Wilson playing the guitar?
No, cute, but no. I don't know. I feel like the second one, I think both the Warrens have a lot more cute moments
Yeah.
where they like check in with each other, and like that's when like Ed goes in alone
Yeah.
and Lorraine gets like really nervous about it and like tries to fight back and shit.
Right.
And I just really like that one. And I like that it's the nun in it because then I go and watch the nun afterwards.
Yeah, very fair. I feel
Mhm.
like the expanded universe of The Conjuring too is like very underrated to me. Like
I agree.
I think a lot of people don't like the Nun movies, but I think they're fine.
They're
And
not
like
bad.
no,
I don't
they're
know if I
like
per se like go out of my way to watch them all the time, but if I'm like, after watching number two, I'm like, I could go for a nun right now. Like,
they're
let me go watch
definitely
the one or two.
yeah, they're definitely on like the stranger side in
Yeah.
terms of the movies, but like I don't necessarily think that they're bad. I think that
No.
they're just a little different because you don't have the direct involvement of the Warrens. And it's not like Annabelle where it's a possessed like object that is freaky and scary. It's like
Yeah, it's a literal fucking
yeah, it's a
demon.
literal demon. So it's like and then
Yeah.
because it's what's the demon's name? Valak, right?
Valak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Valak. So yeah, like it's a whole like demon with a name and a persona and like a quote unquote purpose. So I mean it makes sense that it's gonna feel very, very different from Annabelle or from La Llorona. Which was, you know, La Llorona's like kind of the same, but not really, because it's not necessarily like a demon. It's more like a enraged spirit, right?
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
the Curse of La Llorona was also banger though.
Yeah, that's true.
And Annabelle's great. I remember watching Annabelle Comes Home and I was like, "Oh my god, we get a bonus Conjuring movie."
I just like the well, I don't really much care for the beginning of the nun because that's like a lot of backstory
Yeah.
junk. But I do like later because then it builds on like you figuring out more about the demon. I don't know. I'm a big backstory girly,
Yeah. I
and I
also
feel like the nun gives that.
I also love that Vera Farmiga was like, "Hey, my sister will be an actress for this." And they were like, "Yeah, she's perfect actually." So we got Vera and Thaisa in the same movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
I love that. Um okay, well my number 2 is kind of two franchises mashed together. Uh,
Okay.
I have chosen Freddy versus Jason. The
I
best.
fucking love that movie.
Me too. It is so I feel like you can kind of slowly see where my like train of thought is here. As we get higher up my list, they get more and more like unserious, right? Because Stay Alive is about a video game that kills you. Freddy vs. Jason is one of the funniest scary movies I have ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And my number one is an actual horror comedy, but Freddy vs. Jason is like the amalgamation of everything that I grew up watching. It is two slashers facing off. Like how sick, and while also killing people. Like how sick is that? I get double the slasher in one film.
I agree. It's just I feel like I almost said Jason. Freddy's character, like he has so much fun trying to fuck with Jason. And
Mm-hmm.
like when Jason's killing people on like the real world and it's messing up Freddy, it's
Mm-hmm.
just like a little brother, big
It's
brother
so funny, the
shit. It
rivalry.
is so funny to
I
me.
know. Not only that, but like I love when like okay, there are several reasons why this movie is so cherished to me. One, it was the first time that me and my brother like followed series up into like a versus, right? Because as kids we watched all of the Nightmare on Elm Streets, we watched all of the Friday the 13th films, and when we finally got up to Jason Goes to Hell, at the end of it, it's like Jason's mask is sitting in sand and you see Freddy's claw come up and grab it and drag it underneath the ground. And we were
Mhm.
like, oh my God, holy shit, they're gonna fight. We're gonna see them fight. And then sure as shit, Freddy versus Jason happens. So it was one of those things of like, just like following all of those up and then seeing like a combination of two of our favorite films. I mean, like, granted, Freddy vs. Jason, by the time we watched it, had been out, but we were going, my mom was getting them for us in order. So it's not like she outright told us that they fight at some point. She was like spoon feeding us all of the movies so that then we could watch this final one of them fighting it out together.
Mhm.
But I did learn recently that there's talks about a second one.
Another Freddy vs. Jason?
Yeah. I don't I don't know how serious it is, but
Interesting.
I've heard some that there are some talks about possibly rebooting Freddy vs. Jason, and I think that this would be a really really great time to do it. But I don't think there's anything official. Like I think that the actors, I know that originally it was talked about and that the actors were like no, we don't want to do it. But I think it's now or never. Like, I think if they don't release it soon, those franchises are pretty out the door. So there's never, you're either going to revitalize them now or they're gone forever. Because
I agree.
we already failed at reviving A Nightmare on Elm Street. So
Yeah, I just feel like if it's any series, not series, franchise that needed to be stopped ahead of its time would have been Halloween.
oh, I agree. Halloween needs to be stopped now before they can do like burn the fucking IP. We got to get rid of it.
Yeah, I honestly couldn't tell you the last Halloween I saw. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I
They
don't
all
think I
say
could
the same
either.
fucking thing anyways, and it's not like, "Oh, well Scream says the same thing as well." No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
They're different killers, different story, different way they
I'm
die.
also, I don't give a shit, dude. I'm hype as hell for both of Lillard's projects right now. So,
Me too.
him coming back in Scream, crazy. Him and Skeet Ulrich being in fucking FNAF 2, awesome. I'm gonna lose it when both of those films come out.
I can't wait.
I can't
There's
wait
already
either.
talks of them saying that Scream 6 is already like super gory.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Mhm.
I am so excited.
There wasn't anything like specifics. I'm trying not to like get into that.
Yeah,
Cuz I want to be surprised.
me too.
But there was like a tweet that was just out like saying, "Oh, I really like Scream 5. Like I thought they did a really good job." And then it was like Matthew Lillard's next big projects, and then right under there they quote tweeted it and were like, Scream 6 is about to be the goriest we've seen. And I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
based. You
yes,
know,
I hope so.
another before we get to your number one, another or is it your number two?
My
I've
number one.
lost.
I said
Yeah,
The
number one.
Conjuring was my number two.
Right. Before we get to your number one, another franchise that I think that they need to just cut the head off of, Final Destination. I finally watched
Yes.
Bloodlines. It needs to go.
Oh.
It needs to go. I like it.
Mm-mm.
Those movies are not what they used to be. It's just not like the concept just isn't working anymore.
Yeah. I don't. I haven't seen any of them. I only know bits and pieces or like why people are scared of certain things because of the movies. But I don't even think anybody asked for Bloodlines. You know
No,
what I mean?
nobody did. And honestly,
Yeah.
I thought the concept would be enough for me. Like the concept of it passing down a generation or whatever would be enough for me to like hold on to through the movie and just be like, okay, this is a Final Destination movie, whatever. But it wasn't. And I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I love the Final Destination movies because they are somewhat meta. They like connect to each other. They call themselves back a lot and like that is very cool. But honestly, I just think that we're done. I just think that there's no more room for I think we just have to appreciate the old Final Destination movies and just move on. Like I unless you come up with a brand new way to spin it cuz we've had like I only remember them by their events. So we had the plane crash and then we had I know there was one with the bridge, there was the roller coaster, there was the race, there was oh, wait, the bridge collapse, the plane, the race, the roller coaster, the space
The truck.
needle or the is it well, I'm trying to think of like the canonical like first incident, like the origin incident, and I can't
Ooh.
remember. There's one that I'm missing, but I don't remember what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them, so I cannot even help you if I ever wanted to.
Honestly, the first one you don't necessarily need to watch, but it is a good movie. The second one I don't really remember all that well, which tells me everything I need to know. The third one was like my favorite. The fourth one I don't remember all that well. The fifth one was okay.
That's fair.
Yeah. So I always suggest that people start with the first one. And if you like the concept, but you're not a big fan of the movie, watch the third one and see if that changes your mind. And if not, then lost cause. Don't watch the rest of them.
Then please stop while you're ahead.
Yeah, just chill out. You don't have to. You don't have to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Final Destination 4 was another. No, that was the race, right? Yeah, that was the race. And then Final Destination 5 was the bridge. Which one am I missing? Okay, I'll come back to you guys with that. Um Give us your number one.
The one and only Doctor Sleep.
Oh, I should have seen that coming.
Yeah, I I don't know. I can't think of any other horror movies where I'm like, "Oh my god, I would definitely want to rewatch this over and over and over again. I want to share this with other people, but this one is one I do."
Hmm.
And I love The Shining, but I don't think I'd necessarily like do it like The Shining and Doctor Sleep. I think you should watch The Shining for the classic of it, just straight up. But Doctor Sleep, you technically don't have to because the first mm, 10 minutes or so helps you just like fill you in those gaps real quick because unceremoniously, because I didn't know about it, I actually watched Doctor Sleep without seeing The Shining, which is fucked up because
Or
I know I don't normally do that with series or like prequel sequels type shit. I did that with this one and it still won me over. I think it's so creepy. It doesn't have again the scare jump scare factor part per se. Like there's certain times where I'm like, okay, yes, I could see it, but I love the story. I love the magic, and I love like the creepiness, the eerie factor. You could sell me on so many movies if they had the creepy
yeah.
eeriness, and this one just doesn't. I love it so much.
Yeah, understandable. I think as far
Also, Ewan
as
McGregor's in it.
yeah, I think as far as like sequels go, it couldn't have gone better. Because
Yeah, I
you
agree.
you take a movie like The Shining and it is such a classic film. It is, I mean, Stephen King, you can't get much more prestigious than making a movie off of one of his novels, in the horror realm at least. And you take this film and decades later decide to do a sequel, that is risky. And they pulled it off
Mhm.
incredibly well.
Mhm. I agree. I always get so nervous when they do Stephen King novels because he's had a history of like not liking the rendition of his books turned movie. So this one was a little nerve-wracking, but I heard he actually did like Doctor Sleep as a sequel,
Yeah.
which I
Good.
was like, "Thank God."
Good. Definitely good. Um
Yeah.
yeah, I approve of your number one. I think that's a really good choice. And I think it I mean it makes total sense for you, so
Yes.
um excellent. Well, before we get into my number one, Final Destination 2 is a highway accident. I figured it out. So they have
Oh.
I thought that the bridge collapse was the highway accident, but they are two separate ones.
Well, yeah, isn't the highway accident due to the truck?
Yes, the highway accident is the highly popular fear of those trucks that carry like long cylindrical
Logs.
objects. Well, no, it's not just that; it's pipes, anything really. Um, but like,
Hmm.
yeah, it's. I think I always think it's funny because I think back to like the tweet or the Instagram or whatever where somebody was like, "Thank you for inspiring like a fear in every single millennial to ever exist."
Yes.
And they were like, yeah, this is just an irrational fear I had. It was like, well, great. Now everybody has it. So, um,
Everyone's with me. It's fine. It's
yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah. But okay. My number one, like I said, horror comedy, it is Shaun of the Dead. I I cannot say enough good things about this film. I watch it at least twice a year. Typically once around Halloweenish time, and I usually watch it again like some at some point in the year when I just like really feel like I need to laugh. Um there's a thousand things that I could say, but I'll just start with like Simon Pegg and Nick Frost being an incredible duo all throughout the Cornetto trilogy. For those who don't know the Cornetto trilogy, it is Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and World's End. They are in all three of them. They are vastly different movies, but Shaun of the Dead was the first. It came out in 2004. My family watched it when it came out. I was in fourth grade. I thought it was the coolest, funniest thing in the entire planet. As an adult, I appreciate it way more. Edgar Wright is a genius. The way it's written is hysterical. Simon Pegg and Nick Frost are like peak British humor to me. The parody that it is of Dawn of the Dead, which is basically what it's based off of, is absolutely incredible. Yeah, it's just like there's something about two men being like completely unserious during a zombie apocalypse that just fucking gets me every time. Like there's a scene. Have you seen it?
No.
We have to watch it. This is literally my vote for the Forest like last week of horror
Watch.
movies
Yeah.
because I just can't go the Halloween season without seeing it, and I just want you to experience it for what it is. But there's a scene when they're walking home from the bar and there's a zombie and they're drunk and they're going "Duh, duh, 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 duh," and the zombie goes "Mm," and they're like laughing about it. They're like "Duh, duh, 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 duh," and you just hear the zombie go "Mm," and they're just like they just crack up because they think it's some other dude on the street, and it's like the whole movie is filled with the bits like that of like stupid things that you wouldn't expect to be in a zombie movie. There's like another one where they are trying to figure out what to do about like the zombie in their backyard, and they're like throwing records at it. It's like it's just so unserious in the beginning, and then by the time that it gets serious, because it is still a zombie movie, so there is still like, you know, blood and guts and gore and everything. But by the
Mm-hmm.
time that it gets to all of that, you've had such a good laugh that the scary parts don't feel that scary. And it does have some like pretty serious moments. It has some sad moments or whatever. But most of it is just the two of them being idiots during a zombie apocalypse. It's so funny.
Well, it shall be happening in Thursday, so we got 2 days to
Yeah,
run that
yeah,
shit back.
yeah.
Wait, will you be meeting your 2 times a year requirement for this film?
Yes, I watched it in the hospital. Or
Good. Okay.
maybe right when I was out of the hospital. But it
Mm.
was definitely in the circulation there for sure.
Okay, good,
I love that film so much.
good.
um,
Yay.
yay, yeah, okay. So then I'll leave this up to you. I know we had a little bit where we wanted to talk about like our favorite Halloween costume we've done. Do we want
Hmm.
to do tier list then Halloween costume then tier list?
Probably Halloween costume first.
Yeah, okay. Deal, 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 deal. I have a fun story with mine.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll go first because I can't recall very well. So I can name a few that I've done, but I can't give you when I was them.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't for the life of me remember a favorite. I think I can name the one of my faves from this list.
Mm-hmm.
So funny enough, I dressed up as a ninja warrior from American Ninja
Oh
Warrior, the
my
show.
god, that is so fun. What?
Of course, when I was little, I dressed up as a unicorn Pegasus. You know me, and I did Cheshire Cat as well. But what's fun about that one was it was reversible. So it was Cheshire on one side, and then the Mad Hatter on the other. And then I also cosplayed as Raph from TMNT. Real quick, I got like the whole shell, his little I forget what they're called.
Hmm.
His little knife thingies. I think from those, it has to be the Cheshire Cat and Mad Hatter reversed. I just loved having them. It was yes, a dressy skirt thing, my bob, but obviously in the later years it got cold for Halloween, which blows. So I always wore like really thick like sweatpants and like leggings so then we could still run around and go trick or treating late into the night. But that was always one of my faves because then my mom, because I was little, helped me do like my makeup and stuff. And I did little cat whiskers for a chest, and then I did like kooky out there makeup for when I had the Mad Hatter reverse as well.
That's so fun.
Yeah, I think that one's got to be my fave for sure.
Yeah. That sounds really,
Hmm.
really sick. Um, I don't have too many like big favorites. Like a lot of the time I just go with whatever I'm like currently hyper fixated on. So like
Yeah.
I won't lie to you, this year I did try to find like a off-brand like Formula 1 costume, but then I was like I don't want to wear a helmet and it's a jumpsuit and I don't look good in jumpsuits, so fuck it. So then I was like well, honestly, I'm not doing anything for Halloween this year, so I don't have a costume. But
Hmm.
last year I was Scoops Ahoy. I was basically Robin from
True.
Stranger Things, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and so that was a really fun one for me. Another fun one was I did a year where I was Legion from like I was Susie from Legion from Dead by Daylight. Um,
Ooh.
so that was really fun. I had like a light up mask. I got a pink wig. I got like a oversized like dark hoodie and I just like bloodied it up and got like a one of those knives that does the blood thing, like when you tilt it the certain way. Um
Hmm.
so that one was really fun. I did a bunch of like anime ones way back when. So I did like Uraraka from um
My
no,
hero.
My Hero, thank you. I was like
Got you.
Boku no Hero, what's it called in English?
Yeah, Boku no Hero Academia. We would
um,
have got you.
yeah, thank you. But like I did that. I did Megami from Food Wars. I did, oh God, Your Name. I can't remember her name. That's so funny. Um,
Mitsuha?
yeah, I did Mitsuha from Your Name. I did a gender bent, oh my god, I'm forgetting everybody's names. Well, one of the characters from Haikyuu, Bokuto, there you go. But
I
these were
love
all like
Bokuto.
just either for conventions or for Halloween. Like I had these already, so like none of them were like too special to me, but the best one because of the story that went along with it. I went to a buddy's Halloween party and it was the first year that I ever made my Halloween costume myself. I
Hmm.
did season 5 Daenerys Targaryen, right?
Okay.
Did the wig myself. It was a perfect costume. Like I was so proud of that bitch. So I show up and my buddy whose party it is, he is Jon Snow. And
Oh
because
my
of
god.
where we were at, because this was 2017, I think, we knew that the throne was going to be a showdown between John and Danny. So me and
Hmm.
him decided that we were going to essentially do like a you know what a shotgun is, right? Like shotgunning a beer.
Yeah.
So we decided we were going to shotgun a beer for Westeros. So whoever won the shotgun was going to be the ruler of Westeros. And
Told you.
we shotgun the beer and we tie. And then what happens at the end of the series? So my favorite thing to say is that the year that I was Daenerys for Halloween, we accurately predicted the end of Game of Thrones.
Valid. And then they
hmm
sped ran it, and then everyone got
Yeah,
pissed.
exactly. Yep. It was like I think it was funny too because when the show ended, I texted my buddy and I said, "Holy shit, we predicted this." And then he was like, "Yeah, I'm not happy about it." I said, "Sick. Me neither. Let's go back in time. One of us can win." But yeah, I think that's my favorite just because of like the night that was attached to it and like that story. Cause I just think it's so funny that we were like, oh, I guess it's a tie. No one gets the throne. And then we were like, oh, no one gets the throne.
Oh, I guess. You're right all along.
Pretty upset. Well, I mean, not exactly because nobody died during our shotgun session. So
Yeah, that would have been rough on your
that would have
part.
been rough on my part. Yeah. My end I would not have been stoked about that. Wouldn't have even known I was right.
I
Um,
won't lie. I think I killed my costume this year. I just dressed up as my usual. I for the past couple years I've just been wearing my Batman onesie,
yeah.
but I was like, you know what? Let's try and do some Batman themed makeup of sorts.
hmm
So I took a picture of Robert Pattinson's Batman and I did the black eyeshadow
Yeah.
smudge. It
Yeah.
came out so good.
Oh, I love that.
And guess who didn't get a picture of it?
No. No, Cap, why?
I don't know, man. I was having too much fun chatting with peeps. I forgot.
Oh my
I was
god.
so pissed. The night ended, everyone went home, and I was standing in my bathroom, like wiping off the makeup. I said, fuck. I
Holy
knew it
shit.
too.
Hell yeah.
when it was too late.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm not even
But
doing
it
a
looks so
costume this
good. I'm
year.
definitely gonna do it again.
Okay. Well, now that we've gone over that, I think it's finally time for
Timely fine,
a
bruh.
timely fine for our candy tier list.
Let's go!
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
I'm excited.
Ba-ba. Oh, fuck. Alright, ignore the fact that we're inverted on sides here. I didn't think about setting up the other scene.
Oh,
Um,
heard you.
so as far as our tier list goes, I want to put this so you guys can see it a little better.
And we did decide that we are gonna be changing what it categories they're labeled as, because there was one on there that we could not read. And
Yeah,
also
I
did
straight
not
up
make
took it
sense.
off because I was like, this shit does not make sense. It was, I think it said like, I don't know, these weren't in my neighborhood. And I'm like, I know all these. And Cap was like, I know all these. I said, all right, done. It's gone.
Yeah. I don't know what fucking neighborhood they're in, bro.
Okay, perfect. So then instead of first gone, bitch.
I
And
don't think first gone should be the top, because that should be last gone. Because I'm eating my favorite last. The
yeah,
fuck?
so I was gonna say save the best for last then.
I agree.
Okay, perfect. Oh, whatever. And then A tier, B tiers, chill. Last gone, hey, relax.
Hey man.
Hey man, don't change up on me. Last gone, I feel like, okay, so here's my thing, is
I feel
this
like it should
is,
be called mid.
oh, this is what I would trade.
Oh, tradable? Yeah.
Yeah, this is like tradable candy.
I agree. Okay.
Like I don't hate it, but I will trade this away. And then
Mm-hmm.
straight into the trash is like fine. But what do you think about, why do you keep doing that to me? What do you think about,
Stop.
how do I just edit this bitch? Okay. All these, the little icons are blacked out on this tier list. So I
Yeah.
can't actually tell where um, the settings are. But I think I figured it out. I think it's down here. There we go.
Why is it blacked out?
What do you think? I don't know. What do you think about this final tier being won't even accept it into my bag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just could
Just
not, would not.
straight up, if I see that this bowl has this, I'm not even grabbing it.
No.
Yeah,
I agree.
deal. Okay. Because I think straight into trash is like, I'll take it home, but at the end of all of my candy, like,
It's not going in my mouth.
it's not going to end up in my stomach. It's going to be in the bag when my mom empties it into the trash because I didn't finish it.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay, excellent. So starting out, Hershey's cookie and cream. I hate cookie and cream flavors.
I am not a Hershey's girl.
So
That would not go in my bag.
really, okay. So I think I would trade
But
it.
oh, you right.
I think I would trade it for, because I think a lot of other people like cookies and cream Hershey's and Hershey's in general. So I think that's something that I would be like, oh, I have this. Do you have a Kit Kat? You know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
think they are easily tradable, so I agree with that. But if I was unable to trade it, it would stay in my bag until my mom or dad took it.
Yeah. So
Like
what
after
if
them.
when we order this, we'll just put this very low on the
Yeah.
tradable scale. Okay.
Hmm.
Reese's. This is all you. I cannot have these.
I don't like them. I trade them
Trade them.
instantaneously.
Above or below Hershey's though?
I above.
Above. Okay.
People love Reese's. I got so
That's so
much candy
true.
off of just
So do you
having
think
Reese's in my
Reese's
bag.
Pieces will go there as well?
Yes, but below Reese's cups.
Okay, I kind of thought so. I feel like a lot of people don't love Reese's Pieces
Yeah.
if there's real Reese's available.
Well, because then you got those fuckers who are saying it's actually Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
I'm like, no,
And
it's
you're like,
Reese's Pieces.
fuck you.
Shut up and take the trade.
Just realized we can zoom in here. Okay, so Kit
Oh,
Kats.
beautiful.
Kit Kats are like my favorite, like one of my absolute favorites when it comes to like the chocolatey candies. Because I'm not
Mhm.
really a candy person in general, but like the crispy waferness of
I'm
a
a
Kit
candy
Kat.
girly. I'm not really a chocolate girly, but Kit
Hmm.
Kats have a special place in my heart.
I feel like I would put this not save the best for last, but maybe A tier.
I agree. I
Yeah,
think Kit Kats are definitely safe A tier.
yeah.
I
I
think they
think
still can be people's favorites. They're just not mine.
Yeah, I think that they're a well-rounded chocolate, but like I'm not really a chocolate eater. So unless they're in front of me, I'm not going to eat them. But I'll put it A tier because if they are in front of me, I'm
I'm gonna
eating
eat
that
that.
shit. Yeah.
100%.
100 grand.
Um, I've never particularly
Okay,
had, but
great. Straight
again,
into the
I
trash.
think the straight into the trash portion does also fill in with the trash being my parents would take it and eat it.
Yeah, I agree
And they
with
would.
that. Um yeah, actually, let's do that. Straight into the trash slash parent stash.
Ooh, it's a good one. She's spitting.
Yeah, bars, straight candy bars. Yeah, I'm gonna say that this is definitely something that my mom would be like, "Oh, you don't want it? I'll eat it."
Yes.
So I definitely think that it would go to her or it would be thrown away because this isn't tradable. There was no kid near me
No.
that was
No
like,
kid
"Do
knew
you
what that
have any
was.
100 grands?" Like nobody wanted this shit. Um, Sweet tarts.
I love sweethearts.
Do you?
But yes, but my issue is for the original, which is what that one is. Um, I am more of a sweet tarts chewy kind of girly, which is the
Okay.
little like candy ball
Right,
ones.
right, right.
The originals are only good if I'm eating the purple or the red ones inside of it. I did not much care for the other colors. Ugh.
I'm
Me
feeling like this
personally, I
goes
think I'd
into
B tier it, but
yeah,
they also are tradable.
I think I would B tier it, and this would be like, because I don't think I would necessarily go to trade it right away. I feel
Yeah.
like every Hershey's cookies and cream I have, I'm trading. I would save some sweet tarts.
Yes.
So I think I'm
I
okay
agree.
with B tier.
Preach.
Okay, excellent. Three Musketeers. This stuff is so freaking weird to me, and I don't know anybody who liked it when I was a kid, but so many people like it now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I
That
think
was a
it's
parent stash
so
one.
yeah, I agree because but my parents would take this even if I wanted to try one. So it's going above 100 grand. I would be like,
I agree.
"Oh,
Not even my parents said, "Let me get 100 grand."
yeah, literally." My parents would be like, "Ugh, if you're not going to eat it, I'll eat it." But
Hmm.
um Pixie sticks, I'm not going to lie to you, this shit's not going in my bag. It gets everywhere. It's messy. I hate it. It's not getting in my bag.
I won't lie. In my neighborhood, we didn't really get too many of them. And even if we did get them, they weren't in the bag. They would already be eaten, or they would be so mashed up and messy in the bag that they'd go in the trash.
Yeah,
So I think it would be
exactly.
high tier, don't go in my bag
Yeah, I agree with you. I
if we
think
get
I
more.
saw a
Because I
lot
think
of
there's more shitty
kids.
candy.
Yeah, I saw a lot of kids walking around eating them. But that was the
Hmm.
thing is that like a lot of parents would be like, no, 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 you need to eat that now. Otherwise, it's going to get all over you in the bag and
Hmm.
everything. And that's very much what it was. It was just too messy.
Because they would rip the paper like container right away, and then there's
Yeah,
just powder everywhere.
100%. Okay, Airheads. This is a save the best to last for me. I love Airheads. This is my favorite candy.
It's a tradable for me.
Okay, so then maybe high B to compromise.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fair.
Because that is like Airheads is one of the only candies that today I will still go out of my way to eat. If I get a Halloween,
I won't lie, I'd even let you go up to A because
oh
I know it's a
bless.
fan favorite.
Yeah, it is. My thing about Airheads is that it is all sugar made into like a taffy thing. And when they came out with these are the originals, so I'm willing to put it lower because the sour ones were the ones that I
Oh,
really fucked with. But but Airheads in general, like nowadays, it's just like they're fun to just chew on. It's like you treat it like gum and then it's
That's why I
gone.
like Laffy Taffies.
Yeah, that's I
Laffy
like
Taffies are
Laffy
my
Taffies
shit.
too. Do you want to just go ahead and put Laffy Taffies up here pretty high? Because I also fuck with Laffy
Yes.
Taffies hardcore.
I love Laffy Taffies so much. My all-time fave though, even though I don't know if they make them anymore, it used to be called Sparkly Chereza. And that was the cherry flavored with sprinkles smushed into the Laffy Taffy, and it was
Oh,
crunchy.
really? Okay, I would hate
Yes.
that, but I understand it for people who like the crunch.
Texturally, I
Yeah,
loved it.
yeah. Is this a save the best for last or is this an A for you?
I think it's definitely an A.
I think it
I
is
love Laffy
too.
Taffy, but I don't think I'd raise it above a save the best for last because I'd eat that shit right away.
You would eat it up before you would eat a Kit Kat, right? Because I would.
Yeah,
Yeah, perfect. Would you eat an Airhead before or after a Kit Kat?
after a Kit Kat.
After, perfect.
Mm-hmm. That
Okay.
shit's not going in my bag.
That oh, perfect. I love that. These are
I don't even
disgusting
know
to
what they
me.
are.
They're I don't know how to explain. I don't remember the actual name. I know it's oh, can you read that?
No.
Bit of honey, I think is what they're called.
Bit what the fuck?
Hold on. Yeah, bit of honey.
Bit oh honey.
Yeah, so they're basically like chewy, soft honey things. They're so gross. They do not
They're
taste
so
good.
disgusting.
They do not taste good. And around Halloween time, they're
It's
just one of
honey
those.
flavored taffy with
Yes.
almonds.
And they're
There's
just,
nuts in
it's
there.
just like gross. Well, I wasn't allergic to nuts as a kid. So like I could have this stuff. Reese's I just didn't like. But as a kid,
Ugh.
when I bit into one of these for the first time, it was disgusting. It was like eating Play-Doh. And
I never ate it.
it was
I just
gross. It was
it
so
looked grungy
gross.
and nasty, and I never fucking put that in my bag.
Okay. Crunch bars. How do we feel about crunch bars?
They're fine, to be honest. I wouldn't go out of my way to go eat them, but I have tried them before, and I really can't complain. They were high tradable value for me personally.
Yeah. I think so. I'm going to stick them low B because
Mm-hmm.
crunch bars, I think I'm partial to Bunch of Crunch, but I don't
Mm,
like crunch bars. So, like,
okay.
the little pellet size for some reason makes it better for me. The crunch bar itself, I feel like I would eat it before I would trade it, but I'd be so willing to trade it. Like
Yeah.
I really would. Like I would want to keep it, but if somebody say was like, "I'll give you all my Laffy Taffies for all of your crunch bars," I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that's
So,
fair.
yeah. Sour Patch Kids. First they're sour, then they're sweet.
Then they're sweet. I am not a sour girly,
Oh
but I
God.
traded the fuck out of those.
Did you?
Yes.
I think I would put these high value tradable, honestly. I think everybody who had them, who didn't want them, was able to get rid of them so quickly. Like, these
Yes.
two, Reese's and Sour Patch, are basically tied for me in terms of like trade value. Because
I agree.
everybody who liked peanut butter liked Reese's. Everybody who liked sour liked Sour Patch Kids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Necco wafers. This shit's not going in my bag.
I don't think I've ever had that ever appear in my bag. I know what they are,
Yeah,
but they would never.
they're dust. They're not good.
What even is it?
So a Necco wafer is like, you know what a Smartie is, right?
Yeah.
So Necco wafers are like kind of the same thing, but like a little more, like a little less chalky, I guess. They're like crispy
So like the body
wafers.
of Christ.
Yes, 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 yes. They're like, but they're flavored.
What?
Yes, but like I'm not kidding you. Around Halloween time, you bite into one of these bitches, it is dust on the inside. It's crazy. They are not
That's
good.
insane.
Another one that's not personally going into my bag or is going straight into the trash is Nerds.
I actually love nerds.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I really liked the pink and purple because then you'd open both sides of the box and just turn it around like Pop Rocks and pop that shit in your mouth. I loved them.
So where would you put them? Because I don't eat
Oh, they're
them.
definitely not A or B. They're tradable, but I would still eat them.
Do you think tradable like above or below Reese's Pieces?
Above Reese's Pieces for sure.
Okay.
But definitely not higher than the peanut butter cups.
Okay, yeah. But did you ever have Good a Plenty?
Yeah, that was from my mom.
Yeah, I was gonna say this was very much a parent thing. This was
But they're
like,
definitely higher than 100 grand
oh
though.
yeah.
Sorry, 100 grand, but you're gonna get
No, we're
jacked for
not
everything.
sorry, 100 grand. Be better. Twizzlers. I hardcore fucked with Twizzlers actually.
They're from my mom.
I'm gonna put them low B because a lot of kids
It's
did
totally
like
fair.
Twizzlers. Yeah. I
Yeah.
definitely think
I
they
tried
wouldn't.
them. They're okay. I just didn't go out of my way to eat them, but they were instantly snatched by all the moms in the
Oh,
neighborhood. So
really,
I think it's
really.
definitely a B
We
rank.
all of the kids in my neighborhood, with me included, we would use them as straws.
Yeah, we would
Yeah.
also take them out and like hit each other with them
Yeah.
like swords.
Dude, when they came out with the Twizzler rope, game over.
Game over. You're done.
Oh my god, dots. I hated this shit.
That went to my grandma. I
Wait,
still love the dots
wait,
though.
wait. This is
Because you know what else is going to the grandma's
the
bottle?
Werthers.
The fucking Werthers and the strawberry candy.
Grandma's purse. So, that is so valid. That is so valid. Holy shit. Okay. M&M's. They're classic, honestly. This has got to be like a low B or high trade.
I think it has to be a mid B. I think M&Ms are
Better than
higher than
Crunch.
Crunch.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would agree with you. I think M&M's are like the last like chocolatey before you get into like actual candy for me.
Shut up. I agree.
Yeah, I think it's like it's that perfect mix of like, oh, this is chocolate, but it definitely is candy. Like
Yeah.
it's not just chocolate. That like shell that it has is full on like good candy flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree, I
I
agree.
agree.
Is this gum?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's super
gum.
at the
Yeah.
top.
Okay, this is like high A. I love gum.
I love me some gum too, but I think I want to put it at low A because I did fuck with the gum, but it's low because you never know what kind of gum you got.
I guess
Because at
that's
the time you could have gotten Orbit, you could have
yeah.
gotten Juicy Fruit, or fuck, what was
Okay.
the yellow one?
Oh. Wait, isn't yellow juicy fruit?
No, I thought that was a different one.
I don't
Hold
know, but do
on.
you remember that really good fruity zebra gum?
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
Juicy Fruit is yellow. I thought there was a different one.
No. What color did you think juicy fruit was?
There's the green one. Oh, double mint. That's what I was
Double,
thinking of.
yeah. I
There you
except I
go.
will say there were a lot of gums that I did enjoy. I think low A makes sense because there were a lot of gums that I did enjoy, but there would be like the one or two times I would get like mint eclipse, and I was like, this shit is fucking spearmint. Like I do
Yeah,
not
I'd be
want
like,
this.
why'd you do this to
Um,
me?
I used to love though getting Big Red. Getting Big Red in my bag was so exciting because it's cinnamon flavored gum and it's delicious.
I
Andy's
love that shit.
mints are like high grandma's purse because sometimes my mom took them, but like my grandma loved these things.
Did you say Andy's chocolates?
Yeah, Andy's mints.
Dude, isn't that shit that gets handed out at Olive Garden?
Yes, that is Andy's mints. That is
They're
pure
definitely
Italian
grandma's
grandma
purse.
purse. Yes.
In the grandma in the fucking grandma's left
That's
purse,
my
bro.
that's on my
Eyes happy to
Baba's
live.
nightstand. Like what do you mean? That's absolutely
That's
true.
insane.
I don't know what these runs. I don't know. I've never had these.
They're They saved the best for last.
Really?
Yep.
What are they?
They're
Oh, these are the fruit-shaped candies, no?
they're straight up sugar.
And they're just
Fruit
shaped as
flavored
fruit,
sugar.
right?
Yep.
There's like I know that there's an orange, and I remember because the banana one was my favorite.
Mhm.
And then there's a whatever else is in between. I think I see
So
like an
there's a green apple that looks like a peach because they can't do much else with that.
yeah.
There is a strawberry heart. There used to be a pink one, but the pink went away, which is
Mm-hmm.
sad. And then now there's a big ass grape.
I see. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I will allow it and save the best for last because I'm unlocking a memory and I did really like these. I just
Has it
don't.
been a minute?
Yeah, I just don't know if I liked them more than Laffy Taffy. So we'll come
If
back to it.
anything, raise the Laffy Taffy up.
Yeah, maybe the Laffy Taffy is low, save the best for last. Cause I
That
did fuck
woofers,
with
bro.
that shit. That's going straight up here.
That's a grandma's purse. And
That's
so's those fucking
yeah. Some of
strawberries.
these strawberry, bro. These were like lifesavers. Like that's what they
They
tasted
were
like.
better lifesavers.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like
yeah. But
candies
they were
that stuck
definitely
on
like,
longer.
yeah, they were definitely like lifesavers though. Hershey Kisses, I fucking hated this shit. I won't lie to
On
you.
God, those are also grandma's purse. I won't lie.
But they're like hi grandma's purse because my mom fucked with this shit hardcore. She stole all my Hershey Kisses.
I agree. My mom used to steal them too, but that's because they went in my grandma's purse. She would steal them from my grandma.
That's so funny. Okay. Regular ass Hershey's.
Pass, bro. That's going to my
Honestly,
parents.
I was gonna say this went straight to my mom, but it was like the first thing she snatched, so I'll put it high up there. Cause she definitely would
Mm-hmm.
take this over Three Musketeers.
Preach.
Mike and Ike's, I kind of fuck with.
I won't lie. I haven't had Mike and Ike's in ages, so I don't remember
I think they
the
would be
vibe.
around Nerds area.
I agree they were tradable though. Because I might have fucked with them, but a lot of people did fuck with them.
I think I would put them below Nerds, but above Reese's Pieces because nobody
We're
fucking
shafting on them,
likes.
but I agree.
Holy shit.
I
Okay,
really can't not back
Snickers,
that
I
up.
won't lie to you, was my dad. My dad was a
That was
Snickers
also my
man.
dad. Or
Definitely
my
above a
friend's
good
dads.
plenty. Oh god, I can't decide if I think that Three Musketeers and Snickers were like my dad's candies.
I feel like Snickers is higher
I
than
think
Three
Snickers is
Musketeers,
higher
though.
too. I think that he would have grabbed a Snickers before he would have
Mm-hmm.
grabbed a Three Musketeer.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and put Almond Joy up there too because that's the most parent fucking candy there is.
That was my grandma's.
Oh really? Okay, we'll put it. Does it go?
Above 100 grand, you son of a bitch.
Jesus, poor 100 grand.
It could not go below.
Baby Ruth, I feel like is right there too, above Almond Joy though.
I agree. My mom nabbed those up.
Yeah, I think actually maybe even above Good and Plenty.
Mm-hmm. I
Actually,
agree.
I think
I think Almond Joy is also above
yeah,
Good
I
and
think Good and
Plenty.
Plenty. I think Good and
Those
Plenty
two are
is right.
getting
Yeah.
fucking caboose.
Oh my god. Oh, the caramel apple pops. This was grandma. My grandma.
That was grandma, but also later, like late teens, those became high tradable.
Oh my god, same. I was just about to say I kind of want to put them below the cookies
Low
and
tier
cream.
tradable. I agree.
Yeah.
Because what sucks now though is the caramel apple pops, they changed the
The
recipe and
caramel.
they don't taste the same anymore.
Yeah, the caramel's completely different and it's not as like it used to be really soft, but now it's like you gotta suck on that shit for a while before it is like caramely. Like it just because it almost tastes like you put a Werther's over an apple popsicle now or popsicle an apple lollipop now.
Yeah.
Whereas like it used to be this kind of like really sticky caramely flavor, and I liked
Yeah.
that a lot more.
I can't believe they had probably one of the best Halloween candies in later kid life, and then they did that.
What the fuck is this?
Like, why
Oh, a
would you change
Charleston Chew? Holy shit, I haven't seen those in forever.
What the fuck did you just say?
A Charleston chew. It is. These were so
Oh my god.
crazy popular back in the these. This is like a 1920s candy, so it's probably grandma's.
Yeah, this is
Excuse
either
me.
never in my fucking bag or
It
it's
is
going straight to my grandma.
literally chocolate covered marshmallow.
Nougat.
Yeah. Oh. Well, yeah. It's marshmallow and
marshmallow
nougat.
flavored
Yeah.
nougat covered in chocolate
Yeah. It's
from
but
1922.
yeah. It's definitely 1920s. So I think honestly, I don't think this shit would go in my bag. It would honestly I'd put it above the honey things though, because that shit was bad.
No,
um,
that fucking bit of honey was never
that's
in my fucking
going.
bag.
That's
Honestly, as a
going
kid, I think I
to.
littered.
I.
I like-
Holy shit.
I know
Also,
that's so outing myself, but I
oh
can't
my
help it.
god. Oh shit. I think this is gonna. I'm gonna make this to the sibling.
I littered.
No. Oh wait, but that would be funny. Wait, we'll put that one. That's gonna be. I like that one. We'll make it red.
Is the top one red?
I littered. Yeah, but we're
The
gonna
top
change
one's red.
we're gonna change this one to like a purple.
Pink.
Yeah, pink, purple.
There you go.
I littered.
Put a bit of honey.
That's okay. Get ready for the controversy because I'm putting candy corn in I littered. So,
I agree.
oh my god. Okay, and that's
Be like
going.
magic reindeer feed.
Holy shit!
Santa Claus is coming
Oh
to
my
town,
god,
and he
this is
says,
so funny.
"It's some magical reindeer corn." That's what the fuck that shit was.
Yeah, because nobody would eat it between Halloween and Christmas.
I won't
Oh
lie,
my
would
god.
never.
I've never had a Mr. Good bar in my life, but I think it's peanuts, no?
Hold on, let me look it up. Mr. Good Bar.
This shit is something that my uncle liked a lot.
This was also a 1925
Ah,
candy.
I'm not putting it in my bag, but like I won't throw it on the ground.
It's roasted peanuts and chocolate.
Yeah, I'm not putting that shit in my bag. I think my
I won't
grandpa
lie,
would have
though,
liked
I
it.
think I'd eat it over that fucking Necco wafer.
That's very fair. That Necco wafer literally biting in the fucking dust. I'll take I would accept death by Mr. Goodbar over the Necco wafers. Holy
I'm not
shit.
gonna lie, I littered. That shit kills me.
Oh my god. Okay, Double Bubble is next.
On God, that was up there for me.
I loved Double. This
I
is
love
like
Double
the
Bubble.
best gum in the world. I would not take this over if somebody handed me Laffy Taffy or Double Bubble. I would choose the Laffy Taffy, but
agree.
Double Bubble was my shit. I loved
I
this
agree.
gum. Perfect.
10 out of 10.
Swedish Fish.
That went to my mom.
Really? I loved this stuff.
You can place it higher. It went straight to my mom.
I
though.
think
She
I'm
would
gonna
snatch
put
that
it-
shit up before we even emptied it out of our bag.
I'm gonna put it low B because I would not trade them unless there was a really, really, really good offer up. If somebody was like, yo, that bag of Swedish Fish, I'll trade you for some Airheads, sure, maybe.
Yeah.
But
I
like,
couldn't trade them because my mom would have our heads if we traded a Twizzler or a Swedish Fish for anything else. That's why they are both
yeah.
low B's.
Yeah. I still love Swedish Fish so much, actually. Blow Pops. I just had one of these yesterday.
I would raise it up.
Oh my
Honestly,
god.
I don't think I would for sure save for last, but it's definitely
I think
A
I would
tier.
put it high A.
I agree.
Yeah, because it's got Double Bubble in the center.
Yeah.
And I
Can't
like
mess
that.
that up, bro.
Yeah. Fireball, I don't know if you're into spicy, but this was my shit. This was my save the best for last for sure.
I don't like them personally. And I haven't met very many people who love them.
I think it's definitely
like that.
niche, so I think I would put it maybe like low trade. Because like
That's
if
fair.
you find somebody who likes this stuff, you
They'll trade
they
anything.
will trade anything because I would trade for this. I would trade probably like all of my chocolate.
I won't
I'll
lie. I think we need to move caramel apple pops above Reese's Pieces. Same thing with the fireball.
you think
Yeah, I won't lie.
people are gonna have our fucking heads when we drop this list?
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, like say you had a sibling who liked these. That's why I put to the sibling on this too, because I think if Connor got any of these and he didn't want them, he would know to give them to me because they were my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I fucking loved Fireballs. They were based. Are these the fucking flavored Tootsie Pops? This shit's trash.
Those were disgusting. Honestly, that was I littered.
Okay, wait, but
I would
above,
litter the
ab-
pink ones so much.
wait, I can't decide if I would litter these before candy corn or not. No.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, wait, no, I would. I would litter candy corn first. I would be like, the people, here's the thing. Here's the thing is I would at least put the Tootsie Pops in my bag and then on the way back to the sidewalk, I would pick them out and throw them on the ground. Versus if somebody hands me candy corn, I'm dropping it on their porch.
Oh, the fucking on the porch. Let's see. Oh, here you go, dearie. Turns
Oops.
around, drops
Oops.
it,
Oh,
bitch.
more Werther's? Jesus, why do we have
More this grandma.
Holy shit. Okay, Fun Dip. Were you a
Put that shit on save for last.
Hell yeah.
Fun
Okay.
dip.
This is probably if it's not first, it's second for me.
I agree.
Because
I
I
would nab that
loved
shit up.
Fun Dip,
My brother
yeah.
would get the red one. Excuse me. He would get the blue ones. I would get the red ones. So we would just get all of them. And since well, I guess there was grape flavored as well, but they didn't
Yeah.
really hand that too much around my neighborhood.
No.
So we would trade one for the fun dips.
Hell yeah. The Fun Dips were the shit, dude.
Honestly, I would eat the sugar stick alone.
Me too. That shit was good.
Me and my brother used to put it between our middle finger and pointer finger like we're smoking.
Yeah. I
That may
agree
be
with that.
niche, but we fucking vibed out.
I think when it came to Fun Dip, I think me and my brother were a fan of it, but what was there was something that was like it that
A
we
baby bottle pop.
Oh yeah, because you would like invert it, right? It was like the ring
Yep.
pop that you would then like shake in the bottle or whatever. That
Yeah.
stuff was so messy.
Yeah, I think well, it's because they made the top of the bottle narrow. So when you put the binky of the bottle pop in there and tried to shake it, you're off by a smidge or you licked it too much and that shit's going everywhere. We
Yeah.
always dumped it into a small bowl.
Yeah.
We never
That's
did it in like the packaging unless we were like having like a fun dip on the go type shit. I would never eat baby bottle pop on the go. That's so messy.
Yeah, I feel like baby bottle pop was one of those things where my mom didn't allow it in the car.
That's fair. My mom didn't either. She's like, "Girl, you're gonna spill," and I'm like, "Watch me."
Yeah.
Spilled. Took it away.
Yeah. It was the same thing. Honestly, any of those like sugary things, like anything that was small enough for it to like fall into the cracks and get crushed and become like sugar dust, she was not about to have in the car. So we couldn't bring like there were no nerds, no pixie sticks, no baby bottle pops, no Smarties, like nothing like that was allowed in the car.
That's
Definitely
fair.
no damn ass Necco fucking Chris. What do you
No
mean?
goddamn bit of honey, you stupid bitch.
So bad.
The fucking I littered tier is so good because those two, minus the candy corn, because that already was littered before it even left the porch. Those two being scattered across and littered on the way on Halloween, it's so fucking funny to me. And it was always the pink one or the blue one. None of these other motherfuckers had the other
I
colors.
know. Yeah, well that was the thing was I was like it would become a thing of like when I would see the candy corn was what they were handing out, I would skirt away from the house. Like I was
My
like,
bag
I'm
would
not.
be no, on God though, I had to hit up every door, even if
Oof,
they were dog shit.
nah,
I would just
bro.
litter though. So like, my bad.
Okay, how do we feel about regular Tootsie Pops?
I love Tootsie Pops.
Um, I'm not a fan, but like I would take them over like some of the other candy that's out there. So if you
I'll take
want,
it low B.
yeah, I was gonna say if you want to put them low B, I'm down for that. My
I
thing is,
think they're more flavorful. Sorry, I think Blow Pops were more flavorful, so I agree with them being higher. But I still think for being a lollipop, I think Tootsie Pops are fire.
yeah,
Also, the commercial's fire.
I think my issue is that I just don't like Tootsie Pops. Like I
Mm.
just
Do
like
you like Tootsie Rolls?
no, and I was gonna say because I don't like. I don't care how many licks it takes to get to the center. I don't like the center of a Tootsie Pop. So I don't. I mean, I'm just never. I'm never gonna like it. But where would you put
Yeah.
Tootsie Rolls then?
So here's my issue. They have tiers.
Oh,
So there's baby Tootsie Roll. There's the Long Dong Dookie ones that are the longer one, and then there's the fucking Lincoln Logs. So if we're going based off the picture, and it's the little dinky ones, the regular Tootsie Rolls. Oh God, I think they were to my parents or like straight to the trash variable. But if
okay.
it's anything like the long pump the 100 grand. If there was the other ones, higher tier because there's more chocolate.
I
Because these are little
think
dinkies, I can't fuck with them.
I think I'm okay with them going into this category because I think that I would get a lot of them and they would typically end up in my mom's stomach or in the trash. Like because I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't eat them. So then my mom would like pick them off like here and there, and then at the end there would be a lot of them left when she would dump my Halloween candy into the trash.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's
like
always the little ones. If it was the bigger ones, me and my dad would go to town on them.
what
But it's the little ones that are not worth
what
my
is
time.
why is the length the factor?
Because there's more chocolate.
They're chocolate?
Yes.
They're trash, dude. They're so trash.
That's why if I had to put the tier of the three, being the little dinky ones, the dookie ones, or the Lincoln Logs would be better.
Oh, are the long ones the ones? Oh my god.
They're
Nelson has
long.
opinions on this.
Good for
Um,
him.
are the long ones the ones that I see? It looks like they're pre-cut or something.
Um, hold on.
Damn,
Tootsie
that's a long
Rolls.
ass freaking Tootsie Roll. Holy shit. Hey,
Okay, so if you're talking about like the one that are square,
yeah.
those are the ones with the like hashes in it.
Yeah,
Those are
yeah,
the
yeah,
Lincoln
yeah.
Logs.
Or
So yeah, so there's two Lincoln Logs. There's like the extra long one or like the short fatty one, but then there's the freaking Dookie ones that are just they look like a cigarette size, I guess.
oh hey, fun fact, Tootsie Rolls were World War II energy bars.
Oh,
And they were
well
manufactured
there
in
you go.
Chicago.
Oh my God,
That's
we're fucking
crazy.
in.
Oh my god. They're a depression
Oh
era
my God, they're
favorite.
taffy?
Yeah, they're
That's why they
chocolate
taste good.
taffy.
I always thought they're just chocolate.
The Tootsie Roll was right there on the front lines. This gave the candy company an early form of government contract.
When is it World War
Whoa!
II? This bitch has been around since 1907.
Yeah. Well, I think it got its big break during World War II.
Damn,
It's
40 years to
actually
make a
it was
break.
created in 1896 in New York City. So,
Okay,
dude,
so we're gonna hold that above Tomo's head or what?
yeah, dude named Leo Hirschfeld was a candy maker from Austria who opened a shop in New York City. Then I'm sorry, it wasn't 1896. It was 1905. It was the first time that the candy like was put out to be sold. It got popular, became a Depression era favorite, and then when World War II popped up, the Tootsie Roll was sent to the front lines because it was small and had enough like energy in it to be included in a ration to help them on the front lines. And then it's just been manufactured ever since, but the manufacturer is now based in Chicago.
Big up.
That's crazy.
That's
Today we
amazing.
learned. Okay, I'm now chill with it being in the tradable or in the parent stash or whatever. I it's not completely shit. That's a really cool history to have.
I agree. Still above good as good a plenty and 100 grand.
Yeah,
So
I dig that. Yeah.
I fuck with that shit.
Fruit roll-ups. I never had anybody handing out fruit roll-ups.
We did,
I had
but
fruit by the foot.
yeah, I had fruit by the foot more than fruit roll-ups, but I don't even know if those are worth even trading.
I'm not gonna litter
I feel like
them.
they have to be low tier tradable because like
Yeah.
I would still eat them. They wouldn't go into the trash nor my parents. So
Would you put them above Fireball because more people liked them then?
yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. I think the caramel apple pops still kind of had it over the fruit roll-ups though.
Back in the day, yes.
Yeah, because I think that people really fucked with the lollipop shit.
Mm-hmm.
Gushers were a fan favorite. I never got it.
I hardly ever got them on Halloween.
Yeah, me neither. But if I did, I think I would. I think most people would keep it. I would probably
Yeah,
put it right next to fruit roll-ups though.
I agree. That's fair. I just don't think they're Halloween candy. So
No, I
like
don't think
I
so
agree with that.
either. Yeah, I don't think. I mean, like, I think that this is probably like what the rich kids got.
Oh,
You know what I
I
mean?
never went around there.
Yeah,
Damn
like
it.
there was a house by us. Every 100th trick-or-treater got a big candy bar. It was so dumb.
We
Because
had
then,
one that we had to travel for, but we knew where the house was, and they had king size candy bars
yeah.
and they had a slushy machine.
What? Wha-
So they handed out cups of slushies.
They gave you freaking slushies?
Yeah, like solo cup slushies.
Wait,
Yeah.
this is trash. I never got slushies.
Yeah, it was in the rich kid neighborhood, and we only went like not every year, but we went like every other year type shit just to
That's
go see what's up. And they
fucking.
already decorated their house like crazy.
Ugh, I would have loved that. What the fuck? Okay. Gummy bears. I love gummy bears even today.
Haribo went to my dad.
Haribo went to your dad? You didn't like gummy
Yeah,
bears?
no. I would only eat the red ones.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah. But I know it's a fan favorite, so you could place it wherever you'd
I
like.
think maybe I would put this like below Reese's for tradables. People loved
That's
gummy
fair.
bears.
I agree.
Yeah, there was a lot of gummy fans. Heath bars straight to my dad. Where is it?
Yeah, those either went to my dad or my mom.
Butterfinger too.
Those went to my mom.
Hot tamales. I loved these, but that's the spiciness thing in me again.
I will
I
lie, hot tamales were either to my dad or like were in my grandma's purse.
so so this is what I call movie theater candy, which is where I think the only acceptable place to really have it is in a movie theater.
Mhm.
But we don't have a tier for that. We could make one.
Yeah, but I don't know that could be like so many other ones too, though.
Yeah. But I think hot tamales to me, I think I'll put above 100 grand. Could have
I
plenty.
agree. I agree. He said, hold on. Excuse me.
Let me scoop right past you. See, Lemonhead is another one that I think would be a movie theater candy, but that was my grandma's shit, bro.
That went to my grandma's too, but I honestly would put them next to hot tamales too.
Yeah, you think so? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Like
think
below hot
I think
tamales.
a lot more people liked the hot flavors than the lemon sour, like icky
Yeah.
flavor. So I think that
Yeah.
makes sense. Jolly Ranchers. I love these things. I think
Trying to
they
think
are
about-
low
I
B.
like them. I just can't think of because I only ate the purple, the red, and the green.
I ate the blue and the green. That's it.
That's valid. I didn't fuck with the watermelon one. I like that
Mm-mm.
spot. It's not bad to me.
Yeah, I think that this works because I think they were a little better generally than Sour Patch Kits like among kids. I think me personally, I would take Sour Patch Kids in a second, but like I would most likely get the Sour Patch Kids by trading Jolly Ranchers, and if I didn't trade them, I'd eat the Jolly Ranchers. But I think
Mm-hmm.
I would put these higher if it was a specific flavor. Like the blue raz, I'd be putting in A tier. But like as a whole, they fall a little because I only like two of the five flavors.
Mm-hmm. That's
J-
fair.
Junior mints, I don't like these things.
Honestly, they went to my grandma.
Yeah, I'm putting them right next to Andy's.
Yeah, it's either that or next to Dots.
Yeah, that's in between. Good enough.
Yeah.
Dots, I think, were just too fucking weird. Like I can't get behind dots at all. Ring pops are
Yeah.
based. No,
I love ring pops.
is that like save the best for last worthy, or is that like high A
Mm,
worthy?
I think it's below blow pops.
Me too. I think that these were good, but never forget one, the cuts on the top of your mouth from sucking on them,
Yep.
and then two, how sticky whatever
Your
finger you
fingers
put the
got.
ring on was.
Yes, I agree.
Payday is absolutely to my dad.
That's to my dad too.
Toblerone. Okay, people knock Toblerone. That's a grandma one for sure, but it is good.
Honestly, that should never went in my bag.
It definitely would go to like my grandparents. Do you know what Toblerone is?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say, I think people just didn't understand it, which is why they never had it. I love Swiss chocolate. I think it is so good. Um,
I don't think it's bad. I just never went out of my way to go get it.
yeah, the issue that I have is that inside Toblerone is almonds. So I can't
Mm-hmm.
have it now unless they make like a nutless version of it. But back when I was a kid, it was the only almond candy that I enjoyed.
Mm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, yeah. Peanut M&Ms. These were to my dad, but
Honestly, I'd place them right next to regular M&Ms, but below.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. People love M&Ms.
I love M&Ms so much.
Have you ever had a Mamba?
I've never ate them. Honestly, ugh, they would end up in my bag, but they would end up going in the trash at the end.
Aren't these basically the same thing as like the fruity Tootsie Rolls? They're just like they're made to be more fruit than they are. They're like Laffy Taffy off-brand to me is how I remember them.
They look like shitty Starburst to me.
Well, I think that they're Mamba candy. I think that they're like little chews. Yeah, they're like little like taffy chews. But like
Yeah, they're like
they weren't
little
as
shitty
good.
Starburst.
Yeah, they weren't as good as Laffy Taffy and they weren't as like firm as Starburst. So they just kind of didn't work. Didn't fit anything.
Yeah.
Uh is this going above Good and Plenty? No, my parents would never have selected a Mamba. They'll take the Good and Plenties, but they would not take a Mamba. Milk Duds is another one that I think my parents would have taken. But some kids I knew really fucked with these.
Yeah, honestly, I would place them
Like
below
low.
Almond Joy. Oh no,
Oh,
tradables, excuse me.
I think that
The
they're
like two tiers fucked
tradable.
me up.
Yeah, I think so. I think that they would be tradable just because, like, my brother really liked these for some reason, but I was not about them at all. I don't even know what they are. I thought, they're not like malted milk balls, are they?
I don't know.
Milk Duds are a brand of candies made with chocolate. Oh, Hoffman and Company of Chicago, and now produced and marketed by the Hershey Company. Blah 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 blah. What are they? What is in the middle of a milk dud? Sugar, salt, and cream. Yeah, I'm just not about it.
Oh,
I'm just not
would
about
it
that.
be? I think as low tier tradable as can
Yeah,
be.
I think that is like bottom of tradable, and I don't really understand why some kids like them, but they did. So
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Milky Way, I fuck with. This is the only chocolate bar I actually liked.
I didn't fuck with any of the chocolate bars, so you could place that where you'd like.
I think I'm gonna do probably like I'm gonna do above the candy stuff because you know what a Milky Way is, right?
Isn't it like a Twix essentially?
So kind of, it's like caramel and chocolate. So it's like geez, how do you explain? It's like there's kind of like this wafery part of it. It's like nougat, I guess. And then there's caramel on top of the nougat, and then the whole thing is surrounded in chocolate. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but like the caramel was so good. I loved those things. Oh, it takes me back. I haven't had Milky Way in a decade, I think. Now and later, off-brand Starburst.
Isn't that shit? Wait, this will answer it really fast. I need to look them up. Now
Okay.
and later candy. Yup, those are littered.
Yeah. Okay, good.
I needed to see the packaging without it being in the
I
bar
actually
form.
I actually think that I would have littered them after the Tootsie Rolls. Okay, so Tootsie Rolls I'm littering on the way back to the sidewalk. Now and later, I will wait until I'm walking on the sidewalk to throw
Yes,
out of my bag.
I agree.
Okay, apples. So
A
here's my
fucking
thing.
razor apple.
Aside from the fact that you might get razor blades in it, it's also no apples are no fun unless you can scrump them. And on Halloween, scrumping is literally like it's legal for the one day out of the year. So they're no
Yes,
fun. So I'm not accepting it into my bag.
I agree.
But I will accept it into my bag before all of this.
Even if they're razor apples.
Yeah, even if they're razor apples, I'm not taking a Mr. Goodbar or a freaking dusty wafer. I'm not taking dust over an apple.
Oh shit, I can't.
I hate raisins.
I I only got them every once in a while, but that shit's not going in my bag.
That's going in grandma's purse, no?
Sure.
Yeah, I think that raisinettes are a grandma's snack, TBH.
That's fair.
I don't think I've ever met anybody, including my grandparents, that liked raisinettes. Why the fuck is a toothbrush on here? Did you ever get
I don't know.
toothbrushes? The dentist
No,
handed out
never.
toothbrushes. I littered that bitch. That was the first thing on the ground. Skittles. I'm okay with Skittles. I don't like them per se, but a lot of people love them.
I would put them next to M&Ms personally.
Yeah, you
They're
think
pretty on
so?
brand.
Like above or below or in between?
I'm a candy person, so I'd put it above.
Above. I think that's
Mm-hmm.
fair. I think again, M&M is like that last step before you get into candy. So I think Skittles is the one step above that where it's like, "Oh, now we've completely gotten rid of the chocolate." Smarties, the other dusty candy.
When you would smoke it back in the day.
Ah, chocolate.
Um, See, this is hard because I feel like you just don't trade Smarties, but they're not higher than that.
Yeah, my thing is I think that they're going into the trash at the end of the Halloween season.
Yeah, I would put them next to Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah, I
Personally.
agree. I think that Smarties are the things where it's like, oh, all of my other candy is gone. I guess I'll eat the Smarties.
Yeah,
You know, like
but
I
no one
think
would actually trade them for you. They'd be
yeah.
like, dude, I don't want that shit.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Nah, dude, I also got a bunch of Smarties. I don't need any more than what I've got." You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
they were a really common candy and I think we were all brainwashed into somewhat liking them. But I always called them chocolates, like chalk, drawing chalk, because that is what they were.
Chocolate, yeah.
Yeah,
That's fair.
chocolates. So I don't like them.
Mhm.
Starburst. Starburst I enjoy now more than I did when I was a kid.
I agree. but they still were super highly tradable. I
Yeah.
honestly would even put them next to like I would choose to eat them over trading them. I would put them
Yeah.
next to Twizzlers and Swedish Fish.
Okay. I think I would put them above, ooh, maybe above Swedish Fish, but below Twizzlers. Or
That's
maybe
fair.
above Twizzlers too. I feel like the thing was is that Starbursts were like you traded by flavor. So it was
Yes.
like I kept all of my red Starbursts, but
I kept the yellows.
I handed out all of my yellow and all of my pink. I did not like that stuff. The orange ones I could kind of get behind, but
See, I would have traded you so easy. I
yeah,
would have taken the half you don't like, you would have taken the half that I don't prefer.
literally.
Damn. Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, that's when we go trick or treating this year. um, but
I'm
yeah, I
fucking but
think
dude.
sugar daddies. The shit's getting littered for me. This is another one that I think I would drop right at the porch.
I won't lie. Put the sugar daddies next to the fucking bit of honey. Those always went hand in hand and those
I actually
always were
think
on the
I would
ground.
accept a toothbrush over most of these, actually.
I agree. I'll brush my teeth at the
Yeah.
end of the day, but god damn it. Not the
Holy
fucking sugar
shit.
daddy.
Jesus Christ.
Honestly,
Oh my
I
god.
looked at the candy list before we did this. I didn't see that. That took me out.
Okay, next
Holy
up is
shit.
Twix. Where are we putting Twix?
That went to my mama.
That went
So
to
we
my
put it
mom
next
as
to
well.
Butterfinger.
I think, yeah, I was gonna say, I think this is probably what was chosen above Butterfingers and Baby Ruths, but I think,
Yes.
honestly, above Paydays too. This was
Hmm.
like, both of my parents ate it. Paydays were just for my dad.
I agree.
So I think that's good. Extreme sour air warheads.
The warheads always went to my brother and his
Yeah.
friends
I'm putting these probably next to the fireball
above the
because
Reese's
actually above the
Pieces.
fireball, I think more people enjoyed the sour taste of the warheads above like the spicy taste of the fireball. But these two
I
are kind
agree.
of equal in my eyes where it's like this is for those like like people who love sour. This is for those people who like love spicy.
I won't lie. I think we need to move up the Hershey's cookies and cream above Reese's Pieces. I think I
You
could
said
get a better
honestly?
trade out of that shit than Reese's Pieces. This
Holy
is
shit.
slander on the highest degree to most people,
I
but
think
I
so.
think it's
But it's
hilarious.
they are screwed because we're the two in charge and neither of us fuck with Reese's. Okay, Whoppers are a fucking grandparent thing. I don't know about you.
Whoppers go to my grandma next to Dots. I
Yeah.
agree.
I think they're above Dots still,
Above Dots, below Junior Mints for sure.
Whoppers are like my parents are getting into Whoppers right now. You know what I mean?
Whoppers are they never came in the
Yeah.
Whoppers big bag like that. They always came in the Whoppers 3-pack, where it was the fucking three balls in a straight line. Those
Yeah, and
motherfuckers
it
did
was
me
like the
dirty.
really flimsy plastic, so you'd get home to trade your candy and there'd be loose Whoppers in the back.
Yes. You know, it's another one that's not on here, and I'm quite pissed actually. I'm a big fan of the small gobstoppers that
Oh,
you would
I
get in the
loved
3 or 5 pack.
Gobstoppers.
Those would
Yeah.
also end up loose cannons in your
Well,
bag.
honestly, I'm kind of upset they don't have. Remember the freaking eggs that you used to get that you cracked into? And it had all the shitty
Yes.
candy in the middle. I guess that might be an Easter thing now, but when I was a kid, we got those at Halloween and they had like little bones and stuff in them, and I loved that.
Yeah.
I love that. They don't have
A York
those.
peppermint patty?
This is my mom's shit, dude. My mom fucking loves these fucking things.
I think it would definitely be parent stash because one of the parents would take it.
Yeah,
I don't
one of
think
the
it's grandma's
and
purse.
I think they would take it over candy. Parents are so into like chocolate over candy.
Yeah, that's a lot of chocolate bars right there.
Yeah, no kidding. And zero is gonna go up there too, no? Because what the fuck is a
I don't even know
zero
what the fuck
bar?
that
I
is.
don't know either, but I know my
Oh.
mom has eaten one.
Hold on. Zero candy bar. It is a combination of caramel, peanut, and almond
Oh, that's
nougat
a
covered in
parent.
white fudge.
That's a parent freaking
I
candy
think
if
that
I've
would go
ever.
to my dad, so I'm there
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah. And I think these two would be on the lower side above like all above them would be like all of the like the classic chocolate bars, but I think York is an acquired taste because you really gotta like the mint, and whatever the fuck a zero is, that's not being chosen first.
No,
No.
but it's still above 100 grand.
Okay. Absolutely it is. At this point, it's so funny too because like we can't drop 100 grand because it's not gonna be the first chosen thing and in grandma's purse. You know what I
It
mean?
won't ever be in grandma's
But
purse.
here's the thing is I almost kind of want to make the argument. I think Werther's would be higher up for a grandparent, no?
I think Werther's should be number one
I
for
think so. The
Grammys.
original Werther's should be high up. But
Yeah.
what is the difference between these two? One's
Werther's
hard
original
and
is the
one's
red one. The
soft?
other one
Chewy
is
and
the
soft.
soft caramel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the
Okay.
soft one came in a vertical shape. Werther's original is circles.
Okay, so the Werther's original, the hard freaking yucky candies are at the top.
Yep.
And then I feel like
I won't lie. I think strawberry should be next to Werther's no
I
matter
think
what.
so. I think it's in between because the soft chews they had, but not all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, I think the top of our list. This looks good to me. I think that's perfect
Yes.
order. This looks good to me. I actually think the Kit Kat might go last.
I think it
No,
still should be above the
gum.
gum.
Yeah, Kit Kat gum. I think that I agree with that one.
Yeah.
I think I agree with this stuff because I know even though there's chocolate in between here, I think I might move Crunch and Milky Way down here.
I think our B tier is pretty solid.
Yeah, I think B tier like this makes a lot more sense to me because all of this stuff kind of seems on par with like how much I liked it versus this stuff was like a little secondary.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's good. Tradable, yeah, I think this is the only thing I would change about this is maybe dropping Milk Duds down, but I know a lot of people wanted Milk Duds. I don't get it.
Yeah, it would either be that or Milk Duds would end up in the trash, though. It was
Yeah,
never in between.
and I think that's where I'm having the issue is because more often than not, I feel like this ended up in the trash.
I feel like they go below Almond Joys.
I think I agree with you above peppermint patties because sometimes my parents would enjoy the Milk Duds.
My dad did every once
Yeah,
in a while, but
yeah.
other than that, they would be the last thing with those fucking Whoppers in the trash.
And this makes more sense to me because I feel like the least tradable
Reese's
candy
Pieces goes to
is
the
Reese's
bottom.
Pieces. um,
Reese's Pieces and 100 grand holding up the rear
I
on both
know.
ears is
Yeah.
killing
I'll
me.
never forget that bit of honey though.
I'm going back and I'm clipping that shit. That was so funny. It took you out, and I did not intend it to do that, but I would litter them. So I'm sorry.
Oh my
I definitely
god.
didn't help the case. And what's nice is like sometimes the day after Halloween, like the neighborhoods would have like a pickup cleanup day where like you pick up the shit. Those motherfuckers always there.
Incredible. I'm gonna download this and I don't wanna
Oh,
fucking do my ad blocker. You guys saw the list, right?
yeah.
I'm gonna put it in our on topic discussion in the Discord server.
I was about to say, y'all better fight for this shit. I want to see
But
it.
yeah, this is your candy tier list as made by me and Jay. I think we're on the money, personally. I think
There's a lot of hate fire being spat at us about our Reese's peanut butter cups and our Hershey
I
placement.
think our I think our tiers that we've created are very accurate. Um,
Yes.
I think I think I might move this up to won't accept it into my bag though. Is that
What?
crazy? The toothbrush?
Yeah.
Like I don't think
That's
I
fine.
don't think I would litter it. I think I would hold on to it because my mom would say, "Don't put that on the ground." And then she
I
would
just don't think a toothbrush should be included in this.
I
Period.
think the only reason it is because of the joke that dentists hand out toothbrushes on Halloween. But
Probably.
like I never saw that shit ever. Okay, so we
Yeah.
have to do this all over again. No, thank you. Um yeah, no, I think this is solid. I think we've done it. I think congratulations. We're now the candy experts.
Hell yeah, we're literally better.
Big up to our top 4 being
I
Runts,
agree.
Fun Dip, Laffy
I'm
Taffy, and
actually in
Double
love that
Bubble.
Fun Dip made it up there.
Yeah, I'm really happy because
Like, I really want one now.
Fun Dip was one of those things where I was like now I think I would hate it because it's way too much sugar. But when I was a kid,
Oh, I
God,
would
that
eat the
was
fuck out of
heaven.
those.
It was absolute heaven. I enjoyed every
That's
moment of
valid.
it. Excellent.
That's valid. Did I mention while we were doing this, I was eating M&Ms?
Oh, I love that for you, actually.
Yeah, I had to get in the spirit of things, so that's where that had to go.
Agree. That's a
I
proper
love.
place to be. Um, hell
Oh
yeah.
my goodness. I love the tier list. Oh my God. We've been talking for 2 hours?
Well, yeah, that tier list ate up some time. Yo, that was like
I
an
had a ball.
I know. I had a blast. And I think the only thing that I was going to suggest that we do after this that I was holding in was maybe share a creepy pasta, but we could do a whole episode on that sometime.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I know it'll be 2 weeks after Halloween, but we could do like find creepy stories online type
Mhm.
shit and read them to each other next
Yeah,
one.
creepy pasta slash like Reddit scary stories and stuff. I like that idea.
Yeah, my favorite one, which I fucking hated at the time, and I'm not gonna tell the story here because you have to fucking wait till next episode, is drip, drip, drip.
Okay, I have one in my brain that I'm gonna have to find, but if I can find it, it scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. It was like the first one I ever read. It was so scary.
That's crazy. No way.
Yeah. I was like, I remember it's about it has like a whole thing about knocking, and so for a little while I hated hearing like rapid knocking.
That's crazy. It's
Yeah.
gonna make my skin crawl.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Well, I hope you
Well,
guys
thank you
enjoyed
guys so much
this.
for listening,
Mhm.
vibing, hating on us,
Yeah.
agreeing with the littering, all that
Yeah.
jazz. But we will be catching you guys at the next episode. As you guys heard, we are going to be doing creepypasta, all that jazz. Make sure you guys trick or treat in chat. If not, trick or treat in general or hand out candy, all that jazz. And remember, Cubbies, to
Keep
keep
it
it real,
real, but keep
but
it
keep it
curious.
curious.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.